Hey, it's the Champ, and today this video is about finding the Punch and the Galvaknuckles because they're both very helpful in this new Black Ops 2 TranZit zombies, obviously. And I know the Pack-a-Punch is hard to find, and the Galvaknuckles are kind of a secret area. But anyway, I apologize for the quality of this narration because my mic isn't very good. It's kind of old and crap, so I apologize for that, and I'll start talking about the real game now. So, to get to the Pack-a-Punch, you have to start by getting into this room here, and that shouldn't be that should be obvious because you have to have the power on. But to turn the power on, you have to get all the different parts. And just a tip: don't kill zombies when you're trying to find the zombie arm to the power lever. Because if you do, there's arms everywhere, legs everywhere, zombie bodies everywhere, and it's just a big old pain in the ass. And yeah, it took us probably 5 minutes. 10 minutes one time just to find the arm itself, and it really screwed us over. But after you turn on the power, you're gonna have to come back to where you fell down into this room and drop a turbine down, which I'll show here in a second. And it was just that door that I looked at, and the reason you have to do that is because that door will open the secret bank door in the next town area, and that gets you to the Pack-a-Punch, which you have to build yourself. And you do lose your turbine, which is why you have to have the power on, or else you can't get out of this room. And after you lose your turbine, you have to go back to the first stop to get it again. And this is a lot easier not on one player, which is why I'm playing on easy right now. And yeah, it's just horrible. But once you put down your turbine, if you want to, in 2-player or 4-player, you can drop down a turret right next to it, or a zombie trap, and it'll kill the zombies trying to attack your turbine. It'll keep it alive longer. And another way you could do this easier is if you have someone in the bank vault waiting for this door to open right when you put the turbine down, rather than having to run there afterward. It really just saves some time, and it'll just help you out a lot. I know it's helped us before. But this game, I was lucky to get the ray gun and the hammer, so I finally was able to actually get to the Pack-a-Punch. And usually on normal, not easy, I can get to Galvaknuckles and the Pack-a-Punch if I'm super lucky and get this kind of combination. But even with all 4 people that I can play with and all the best guns we can get, we usually only ever get to the Galvaknuckles or just the Pack-a-Punch and die immediately after. And so that's really just, yeah, the downfall of this level, I think, is that you can only get to one and both will help you. But that's just me. And then the bus. Waiting for that and having to run away from it and everything, run through this mist with the denizen thingies or whatever they're called. That's what you need the Galvaknuckles for. And if you've used the Galvaknuckles, you know that they kill zombies up to like level 15 or 16 in 1 hit. And it kills the denizens in 2 hits no matter what, unless you flip around and just smack them right as they're jumping at you. And so that's why that's a significant part of this game, and that's why I put that into this video. And that'll be right next in this next clip. But right here is just going to the 4th location, or 5th location, sorry, with the bank vault, which you'll need $1,000 to get into anyway. And inside the vault, after you blow up the first door with a grenade, which I'll show right after I stop, there's 2 keys, one to deposit $1,000 and one to withdraw $1,000. And the withdrawal, you'll have to pay $100 to pull it out, but it's really helpful if you know you're going to die or you have no guns at the moment, stuff like that. But see, so that door's open now, and I'll go in there in a second after I kill this guy, or these 2. And if you happen to run out of grenades and you still have a turbine, you can run over to not this street but the street to my left, which I'm going to, but I forgot I didn't have the turbine, and you can get the Semtex off the wall in this room, which will let you blow up that second door and allow you to get to the Pack-a-Punch hallway where you build the Pack-a-Punch, which is the 3 parts: the Pack-a-Punch top of the slot machine, the table, and the battery. And those 3 pieces are usually in the same spots. The desk is going to be right down the stairs on the left side on the top. And look, see, that's what the door that the turbine opens from the beginning. And anyway, the batteries can be behind the pallet jacks, and the top of the Pack-a-Punch is going to be just right in the corner, right when you make the left turn. And this is the part here that I'm putting up that you can put on the top of the bus, but instead put it up here, and you can pick up Galvaknuckles, which are right there. And this is a good spot to just sit up there because it can only come from like 3 different areas. From there, that right side, and just down in those stairway. So if you have 4 people, it's really easy to hold them off from up here. Unless you completely get overrun, then you can't get off. But, so that's where the Galvaknuckles are. They're really helpful for running through the mist, getting to the Nocturne and Toten area in the corn maze, and to the giant power pylon in the corn maze. And there's the zombie shield. And yeah, little tip about the zombie shield: I guess if you're running away from a zombie and they happen to hit you from behind, you won't be hit. So yeah, it kind of protects you in every way like a normal riot shield. But here's where the denizens are, and I'll show you right now. It takes 2 hits just to take them down. And when you're running through the mist, the safest places to be running through the mist are to the beginning and to that area I was just in with the diner. And it's just because you have that giant open area in the middle with the lights, but because that stops the denizens. And then here, after like the 5th try of getting that stupid turbine in that area, I finally opened the door. I'll show you right where the Pack-a-Punch items are. And so far I've only been able to Pack-a-Punch the ray gun, the hammer that I've got in my secondary right now, the tar, and I think the Galil. So far they're all just the same from the other games, or it's just, yeah, it's an upgraded gun. You know, it's always going to be the same, except for the fact that you can put your gun back into the Pack-a-Punch, except for, and for $2,000 you'll get another attachment to it, or a different attachment, and that works for all the guns except for the ray gun, the hammer, the RPD, I think is what the other light machine gun is, and the FAL. And I haven't tried the war machine. I don't even know if that can be Pack-a-Punched or anything. But all those you can get different sights, maybe a grenade launcher, maybe like a dual mag, I don't know. But that's about it. And enjoy the rest of the video.
dirt. You fucked with the wrong rust man. You're dead now, ain't you? This here thing had better make a good thing better. Or I'm gonna break it like a spoon.